Friends, what Can Yaman has just done has once again shaken the world of entertainment. The Turkish actor, known for his looks and for always being under the spotlight, posted a picture of Demet Özdemir on his social networks with a message that set everything on fire. "She is very special to me. This is a great love story. Soon, there will be surprises." Within minutes, the news exploded in Turkey, Italy, and Spain. Fans were divided. Some swear it's a romantic comeback between Can and Demet, while others think it's the prelude to a new television or film project. The truth is, the couple had already captured millions of hearts in the past thanks to their on-screen chemistry, and many never stopped dreaming of seeing them together again. Leaks behind the scenes suggest that a major digital platform is preparing an international romantic series starring Can and Demet, with filming scheduled in Istanbul and Rome. However, Demet's silence keeps the mystery alive. Some close to her say she was surprised by the gesture and that his words may have reopened old emotional doors. The international press reacted quickly. In Italy, headlines asked if Can had reunited with his great love, while in Spain they spoke of the return of Europe's most beloved couple. On social media, the hashtag #1 Una gran historia de amor quickly became a worldwide trend. Now everyone is asking the same question. Are we witnessing the confession of a rekindled love or the launch of a project that will make history? The answer will come in a few days, but one thing is certain. Can Yaman has once again taken over the front pages, and this story will be talked about for a long time. When I think about Demet Özdemir and everything said in recent months about her connection with Can Yaman, I can't help but admire the strength and clarity with which she has always managed her personal and professional life. While rumors, accusations, and controversies swirl around Can, Demet keeps showing that she doesn't need noise to shine. Many online comments agree Demet should not return to the side of an unstable man, full of contradictions, who already caused her pain in the past. Some openly say that the best thing for Demet is for Can to leave her in peace, and I agree. She doesn't need to go back, nor to relive ties that remind her of old wounds. Her professional path speaks for itself. Successful series, international projects, recognition both in Turkey and abroad. Meanwhile, rumors around Can seem to try to drag her back into a past she has already overcome. Demet deserves someone who gives her peace and respect, not a constant source of suffering. There are those who believe that Can is now trying to use Demet's name again to sustain a career that appears to be crumbling. And as harsh as it sounds, I also see it that way. Demet, on the other hand, doesn't need anyone to prove her worth. She has earned her followers' respect with work, discipline, and authenticity. Even when her private life was the target of speculation, she managed to remain silent and dignified. In a world where many get dragged into scandals, that attitude is admirable. Of course, many remember that together they had undeniable chemistry. And it's true, on screen, they radiated a complicity that made millions of fans dream. But fiction is one thing, and real life is another. Behind that idyllic image were jealousy, clashes, and differences in character. Demet had the courage to say enough. Because when love doesn't build, the best thing is to let it go. The most valuable thing in Demet is her independence. She waits for no one. She follows her own path. She is a woman who has learned that life cannot revolve around someone else's instability, no matter how famous that person may be. That is what makes her special. Her ability to reinvent herself, not get stuck in the past, and look forward even when everyone wants to pull her back into rumors and nostalgia. It's true that some fans still dream of reconciliation. They talk about second chances, about loves that are never forgotten. But I believe Demet has already learned her lesson. Happiness is not found in going backwards, but in building something new with someone who truly respects and values you. And every step she takes seems to confirm that she has no intention of reopening a story that already hurt her. What is clear to me is that Demet has become a symbol of female strength in an entertainment world that often places women in vulnerable positions. She chose not to be manipulated. She chose to keep control of her image. And if sometimes she remains silent, that silence is dignity, not weakness. In the end, I believe the true protagonist of this story is not the scandal or the gossip, but Demet Özdemir's personal growth. While Kaan seems trapped between his ego and his stumbles, she keeps moving forward firmly toward a career and a personal life built on effort and coherence. And if there's one thing I've learned following this story, it's that Demet doesn't need anyone to rescue her. She herself is her greatest strength, and that is why she will always be one step ahead. I also find it admirable that she never remains trapped in the past. While others keep commenting on what was or what could have been, she focuses on new projects, on growing professionally, and on showing the world that her career does not depend on gossip, but on her effort. This determination is what makes her an example for so many young women who see her as a model of independence and dignity. Some say that the show is over and that they are tired of hearing the same story repeated. I understand them. Speculation is exhausting. But the truth is that Demet does not need rumors to stay relevant. She knows how to reinvent herself, leave behind what does not matter, and prove that her place in the industry has been earned through hard work and sacrifice. In the end, it is clear to me that Demet Özdemir is not the caricature that some try to paint. She is not the problematic woman, not the one who drags everything into scandal. She is a talented actress, a woman with her own voice, someone who has learned to stand tall even when the world wanted to see her fall. Her greatest strength is that silent dignity with which she faces constant judgment and keeps moving forward. I believe Demet represents, in many ways, the struggle of countless women, the right to make mistakes, to choose, to live without being reduced to gossip. And if so many still mention her, it is because she left a mark, not only on the screen, but also in the lives of those who learn to see her as more than a star, as a real human being, with flaws and virtues, but with an authenticity that few have the courage to show.